Hi everyone, Taya here from Quilting Delights, and I am introducing you to our Make It 8 marking ruler, but I'm going to show you how to make 5 half square triangles and a bear paw block, as well as our peaks and valleys. This is an awesome technique, and I absolutely love that we can do it with our Make It 8 ruler. Now, previously, or on our other commercial with Make It 8 and Making 8, we showed you how to use all 8 lines. Now, if you only want to make 5 half square triangles, we're only going to use 5 of the lines. And the lines that we're going to use, I'm going to just show you here real quick. We're going to use half of the lines on one side, and that gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to mark just 5 lines. We're going to skip these 3 because that's for the making 8 at a time. We're only going to make 5. Now I've already sewn this block so that you can see, and we've sewn from the long side all the way down. We're going to sew all the way down one side, and then we're going to go from the peak up here down to the valley, up to the peak, down to the valley, and up to the peak. And that's what we're going to sew. Next, I'm going to cut this apart, and what you're going to notice is that there is a big half square triangle, and then we're going to have 4 little ones. Now, to make the bear paw, we have to add one more background square, but that's okay. If you want to make the peaks and valleys, all you need are these 4 half square triangles, the little ones, 4 little half square triangles, and 1 big half square triangle. And in the pattern and in the instructions for the ruler itself, it's going to show you how to set these up. Now, I'm not going to square them up. I'm just going to show you real quick how this works. So here's the bear paw. There's our big square for the bottom. And we're going to set this one here. And I always have to look at the picture for this part because the angles drive me nuts. Oh, that one goes over here. So here are your 2. Now you're going to have cutting instructions for what size to cut the big one and what size to cut the little ones. And whatever size you cut the little ones, that's the size that you're going to cut the corner background square so that this looks like a bear paw. Let's get our paws going the right direction. Yes, I've had to pick these out several times because these 2 go one direction, these 2 go another direction. Once you figure that out, this block is super easy to make. Now, the other block that you can make with this is the peaks and valleys. And those instructions are also in the pattern. And what that's going to look like is we're going to have our mountains go, this is going to be the peak and this is going to be the valley. You can do it the other way around if you want, but whatever you do, you're going to set all of your squares up the same direction. In other words, if you have the background, the lighter fabric on the bottom, it's going to be on the bottom for the little ones as well. So the block is actually a rectangle for this particular peak and valley. It's a rectangle, not a square. We usually think of our blocks as squares, but this one's going to be a rectangle. So your pattern has the instructions for if you start with a certain size square, what do you square this down to, and then what do you square this down to so that they all fit together and make a perfect rectangle. That's how you do peaks and valleys. So it's really cool that we can do 5 at a time and 8 at a time with our Make It 8 marking ruler. Be sure and check out our website at quiltingdelights.com, and don't forget to ring the bell and sign up for our videos and our YouTube channel at youtube.com/quiltingdelights. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.